Hello. I think we're live. Let's get straight to it then, shall we? Why not?
Do you really think the earth is flat? And Donald Trump is a clone. And Melania's princess died. And you're the king of your throne. And the sun can heal your eyes. And it don't matter 'cause it's fake. It was replaced in 69 with a sun simulator. But that isn't the worst thing about you. And I wish it was. You've got the biggest chin in the world. You trip over it when you walk. You have to lean in just to kiss me, but you just can't seem to shut up. It's your most unfortunate feature. It's like your daddy was a beaver. You've got the biggest chin in the world, the thickest flat earther. The thickest flat
And now, from the mean streets of Essex, England, this is Whatcast.
You gotta love the thickest flat earther. All right, that was the song there for the thickest flat earther. Hello, I'm Matt. This is Whatcast. Thank you for joining this evening or afternoon, wherever. I don't know where people are watching from. I've got some random stuff lined up today, as usual. Why not? Gonna have to, go. Couple of things from the past that are pretty funny. Couple of things from this week that I'm probably going to start with here because they're funny too. Got a couple of super chats, might as well get them done already. Kango, New Zealand, $5. Getting the W juice going using lube made from Wankzoid's tears. How did you put W juice because you couldn't put wank, but then you called him Wankzoid? How did that work? Yeah, cheers there, Kango. Jack Feta. $1.99. What the fuck is this music? Lilith Fair? I don't know what that fuck that is. Just trying to change things up. Everyone does rock songs to this bollocks. You've got to change up the music a little bit here to create this. We're just laughing at twats. Anyway, right, who cares what the music is? As long as the words are funny. So speaking of Twatzoid, Wankzoid, whatever the fuck you want to call him. But I'm not calling him Fapzoid because I'm just not joining in with. I'm aloof. I like to be my own person. So I'm just going to call him anything but that. But he's been online this week, which was pretty funny actually. He looks like he's in tears again here. Let's bring him up, and you shouldn't laugh at someone when they're down, but ha ha ha. Let's do it anyway. Here we go. Flatzoid's got a message for his following, and just so we can laugh heavier, look at how many people are watching in the corner while he does this moving speech. Here we go.
Evening guys, it's just a message to say I'm not going to be streaming tonight, and I haven't been streaming for the last 2 days, as everybody's been realizing. Some things have happened, and I will let you guys know everything as soon as I will get there. But yes, maybe I'll stream Wednesday. We'll see how it goes. But thank you for everybody's prayers and blessings, and just make sure you keep with God, because that's the most important thing. So keep your foundation with God and know that He's always with you. So thank you for everybody that supports this channel, and everybody that's just keeping us in their prayers. I appreciate you all, and just a shout out personally to Vicky and PJ as well for your PayPal. Thank you. It really helped us this
BJ and Vicky sent him some money, but it's not about the money for Wank Zoid.
weekend. You have no idea. So again, thank you guys, and from the bottom of my heart, just a personal heartfelt thank you to everybody. Until I guess Wednesday.
To everybody.
God bless.
There, to everybody. The whole way through, 0 people were watching. He didn't have a good stream the other day. Stop talking bollocks. That's clearly a lie. This is what, like, I don't get, you know, as much as we point and laugh at this stuff, if he's going through stuff, it's none of my business about his personal life and whatever he's going through. Maybe I just had another wank, I don't know. But what I really don't get is, if I was having a tough time in life, I wouldn't feel the need after not streaming for 2 days to come online and inform precisely nobody that I was going through some problems at the moment, and that's why I haven't been streaming. Obviously, no one was waiting with bated breath for this explanation. There was 0 people watching the whole time he was talking. Yeah, exactly. There's no self-awareness whatsoever. I just this you think he'd learn over Wankgate, wouldn't you? To not just keep putting this is why I say that, like, most flat earthers are delusional narcissists. Like, how delusional must you be? Like, if your streams attract thousands of people and you stream every day and then you don't stream for a few days and you're inundated with people asking where you are you okay, I kind of get putting a video up to say I'm all right, you know. But when your streams get generally 10, 11 people and you stream every night, you haven't streamed for 2 days and nobody's actually giving a single fuck, why are you putting out messages about it? Hang on. DT2 is in the chat. I don't know whether he's defending Twat. So I saw someone a minute ago. I can't remember who it was, though. Sorry about that. Somebody just said, have I ever came into contact with Son of Africa on TikTok? Yes, I have. I've spoken to him many times. If you scroll back over my debates, he's in a few of the early ones. And actually, like, he was a bit of a two-faced prick, and I called him out on it. He was always fairly pleasant to me. I don't hate him or anything, but yeah, he's not one for logic. He talks a lot of bollocks, in other words. And like, I spoke to him about rotation, like storm rotations. I remember this, and he was trying to tell me that storms do cross the equator. But the evidence of that was on some flat earth website somewhere. That's what I needed to go and look at. So I didn't take that to heart, really, from old Son of Africa there. This is what I find about Son of Africa. If he comes into my live, he's generally pleasant, polite, doesn't overtalk, please and thank you and all this. If you go into his live, he's a dick, an absolute dick. So that's what I think about him. Right, and then I believe that DT2 said that Twatzord had a good stream the day after this. I think he might be talking about this one. So I was watching some of this. It was a bit wank, to be honest, which is ironic. But then, I don't know, there's some bloke popped up. I don't know who he is. But he started debating. They started talking about flat earth that Flatzord's never going to speak about again, honestly. And one thing I don't understand, DT, if you think that Flatzord's entertaining, his streams are really good, why are you always on my streams when he's streaming? He's streaming right now, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I know. So I don't know what you're doing here. You should probably watch him if he's such an entertainment, good value. So let's check this out then. I haven't watched this. This might be shit, but I've got other stuff lined up if it is, and I don't know how long this lasts for, but let's check it out.
Size and shape Earth is zebra.
Oh, but before we do, I've just seen another super chat pop up here. Jack Feta, I am actually praying for Catzoid's penis. The no touching boycott just isn't good for the little general. An occasional salute. An occasional salute is required. Exactly. I know. I mean, it's healthy. It's healthy. Anyway, you can't leave that. You can't leave it unmoved for long periods of time. Definitely not. It's not good for you. Let me check it out. Okay, adios. Right, here we go. Let's just play on with this then.
If you know the shape and the size, then you have a map of it.
No,
No.
you can have a map of all the land. Don't mean to say you know its exact size and shape.
Of course you do. What else do you have on the map?
Okay.
If it's not the size and the shape.
Okay, zebra.
Yes.
Greenland. How big is Greenland?
Oh, God.
Quite big.
Is it bigger than North
I don't
America?
know by heart. No, I don't think so.
If I bring a map up of your globe,
Oh, is it going to bring a map up? I wonder if he brings up the Mercator map and pretends that's the globe map. Let's see if he does that.
and it doesn't show what you wanted to say, is that map accurate?
The globe is accurate, yes.
But it's a globe map, apparently.
Globe is not a map.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
globe's not a
Globe's
map.
not a
Globe
map.
is a map,
yeah.
yes, of course.
No, globe is
not a
three-dimensional.
Hello, cleavage.
No, it's a
Okay.
An ornament.
Okay. So
In fact, they
the
say
globe
Jeebus, I hear this. Prostate health improves with regular releases. Yep. And so Twatzoid is helping his prostate. Every time he bashes one out and goes a cry about it, he's got to think of the good side to it, right? Fair enough, you ain't allowed, the bollocks Bible says. Right, so DT, what like if you love the Bible, enjoy flat earth content, but I'm not going to run to the bookstore and search. Do you? But I want to ask DT. First of all, DT, I will send you a link if you want to come up and join this stream at any point, right? But do you bash one out on a regular basis? Is my question to you, and do you cry about it?
is not a map.
Zebra, they
The
say
globe
right
is not
on.
a map, and you have no paper map representing
We have all the
the
maps.
Earth.
All
Correct.
maps. All maps
We have the
represent.
same maps.
Then
here.
you know the shape and the size.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
What is the point of a map then?
Oh my God! Exactly.
They all have different,
Point of-
different.
But like,
Different-
Twatzoid stumped by that question. Twatzoid stumped by what's the point in a map if it's not accurate?
go back in
functions.
history when they had maps of
Yeah, but you still do, don't you? Do you cry afterwards, DT?
the known world, right? That was a map,
Sorry?
and it worked, but they didn't know the entirety of Earth. So your argument's false, man.
You ask what
know
a
what you're
map
trying
is
to do.
for. A map is so that you can go from one place to another. It's got points of reference that you can go to and look at. It doesn't
But you
prove
don't
the
have
shape
any.
of anything.
But you don't have any.
Okay, here's a map for you.
Oh, look what Twatzoid's brought up. Oh, look at that.
Yes, we do, Zebra. We have the same maps that you
Colour me surprised.
have. We are all relegated to the maps that have been provided to us by the system. None of us here are cartographers. And I will tell you one very
I don't know which one's Michael Kahn. I don't know. I haven't watched this previously. Is he on this panel then? Wait for him to speak. Which one is he? Which colour am I looking for? Unless he's got his camera on.
very important thing about a map. It doesn't reconcile the physical impossibilities of water
Oh, I see him. The dark red.
in a spherical shape on an object.
Oh yeah,
It
whatever.
doesn't.
You don't
it
have a
doesn't
map.
show. It doesn't prove that water will convex. Okay, so
Cool.
whatever kind of an artistic
Bottom line is you don't
representation
have a map.
you want to make
I think men do use tears as lubrication sometimes.
We do have a
of the
map.
earth and what you think it is, you still
You
have
don't have a
physical
map.
impossibilities incorporated.
Show the map.
Oh, I've got a map
we
on
use
screen.
the same maps as you.
Okay, I've got
Zebra.
a.
Ah, that's
Zebra. Have you
that's a
been
projection of the
Zebra?
globe.
Zebra, have you got one of these maps and been round the entirety and checked it and make sure everything's there what should be there? Have you
Oh, he's a Yorkshireman. He sounds like he's from Yorkshire to me.
done that? Have you sailed all round Earth?
No.
Okay.
No, you haven't, mate. So shut up.
Zebra.
Hey, Zebra, how do you explain a 3-hour time difference across the Bering Strait?
No, I'm not talking to you. You keep saying that Newton published his book after he was dead.
Yeah.
Terra, thank you for being a member.
How do you how do you explain the flight times between New York and Tokyo and Sydney and Santiago? Please tell me the answer.
For 8 months, wait, man. Terra, thank you for being a member for 8 months.
You're not interesting.
He says, can Zebra
It's not-
prove the claimed smells of nebulae? What the?
No, I'm here to ask.
Thank
the
you very
question.
much,
That's
Jared.
the theme of the
You
day.
rock, man. Yeah, and I'm answering you. Can you see on screen? Can you?
Why has he brought up the Mercator map to show that the distortion because you've put the globe onto a flat surface? He's just assuming this person won't know he's done that. But he knows he's done that. So he's being, as usual, dishonest. Like a good Christian.
Can you see on screen?
Go ahead, Flatzoid.
Yo!
Hey, can you see on screen, Zebra? Greenland.
Yes, that's a.
Is that
yes.
green?
Yeah, the Bible ain't exactly a page turner, is it? Let's be honest. Like, we was all given a Bible at school, plus the shit one they put in the drawer in all the hotel rooms, right? And I've looked at it a few times and just thought, what a load of bollocks that is. And then just, for effect, lobbed it over my shoulder and got on with my life.
Greenland's actual size?
No, it's not. It's a projection of a globe.
Oh, so it's a globe map.
It's a.
They're all a globe map. Everything's a globe map, including the drivel that you believe in, the AE map. It's all a projection of a globe, every single one of them. And you know it. And you're stifling your fake laughter, whoever did that, isn't fooling anybody. You all know how dishonest you're being with this map.
Projection of.
Is it a globe map?
No, it's not a globe map. It's a projection
But it's a map.
of a globe.
But it's a map.
It's a map. It is
And
a
does
map,
this
yes.
map work
For what?
for navigation?
No, the land masses are wrong.
It represents.
Does it work?
No, that's not the one. That's not the one.
The
that is
Mercator
used in
map.
navigation.
You're telling me navigation
No.
doesn't use Mercator maps?
No,
We got
that's
a
not the
problem
one.
here.
The land masses are not accurate. Why is it Flatsword uses these ridiculous gotchas that everybody's answered a million times, but he suspects this bloke hasn't had this conversation, and it's really all they've got left, isn't it? Let's try and hit people with talking points from 6 years ago.
Oh, you got a big problem, Zebra.
We got a real big problem because nobody uses a
Peter walking on water. Who didn't walk on? Who's Peter to be walking on water? Who didn't walk on water?
freaking world map for
So another super chat. Let's have a look. Kango, New Zealand, $5. Wankzoid is so pious, worshipping God, repenting after a handshake, and accusing women of being on the game. I know. Like, I don't know how he reasons himself with himself. Like, if you're this good person and everyone, like, I'll see Max, who's in the chat. I saw a conversation between Max and Twatzoid. I think it was on Discord. And he was giving it, I'm praying for you, Max. I'll keep praying for you. And Max was just going, yeah, you had a wank and cried. And Twatzoid was like, yeah, I'm praying for you. It's like, who are you to be the good person praying for anybody else with the shit that comes out of your mouth? Honestly, the delusion in these people. Like somehow he's a good person. Everyone else needs praying for. Well, pray for me if you want. It's all a load of bollocks.
navigation.
No.
They don't. Okay. What do they use?
They use
Sectional maps.
sections.
Flat Earth map?
They use sectional
A
maps.
Flat Earth map?
DT, I would become a flat earther tomorrow if there was a shred of evidence for it. But there's not. None, in fact.
They use sectional maps.
Where's the Flat Earth map?
All maps are flat, man. That's what I'm
All
pointing
maps
to.
are flat. And here's the
All
thing.
pictures of you are
Hold
flat,
on,
so
hold
you're
on,
This
flat.
is a
hold
flat
on,
Earth
hold on.
map.
You're going by
This is a flat
false
map.
premise.
Flatzoid.
Exactly.
All
Did you
pictures
make
of
this?
you are flat.
Did you make
are
any
you,
maps?
Are you flat?
Zebra. Hey, Zebra, did you make any maps?
That's
Let me
all.
see.
It's a perfect point he's making there. All pictures of you are flat. Are you flat? And they can all hear him, and they're all just pretending they don't hear him because it's a ridiculous point, but it completely annihilates the point they're trying to make.
The map that you
Pictures
created.
of you are flat. Does it mean that you are flat?
Where is the map you created, Zebra?
Answer the question.
You keep wanting us to provide a map that we created. There's nobody here that's a cartographer.
No.
So you're going by trust me, bro.
That's
what you're doing.
That's not the question. The question was, what is the shape and size of the Earth? Nobody knows.
You don't know.
And neither do you.
So what's your point?
Measurable.
Nobody of you knows.
You neither.
do
Neither
you.
do you.
Oh, dude, it's measurable.
Can you address
course I
that
do.
point? Neither do you, Zebra. Have you sailed all around
okay.
Oh, BJ on the. Has BJ got any teeth yet?
this place and check these maps?
I don't need.
Then
Oh, we
you
don't need
know
to
dear,
either.
You've just been told.
I don't need to do that.
So
So
you
you
just
don't know
go
the
By the
shape.
way,
Trust
hey
me,
Derek,
bro.
good to see you, mate.
You don't know the
Just go by
shape. You don't
trust
know
me,
the
bro.
size.
Seriously,
That's
stupid,
okay.
this guy.
Told you, it's
That's
measurable and immovable.
Okay. No, but that's fine for my first question. Second question is,
Easy now. Get in.
where does the sun goes at night?
Away from you.
Away.
Away from you.
Somewhere
Another
else
part of the earth.
In.
Twatzoid hasn't even got the confidence to not have 9-on-1 anymore. The fact that he's pretending to be laughing at anybody after Wanksville is insane to me. Insane. How would you ever show your face again if you go online and say that? Oh God. Oh, fuck me.
Away.
Yes, away.
I don't know. Maybe have you
That's
ever
not
looked?
possible.
Have you ever stood and watched the
Why is
sun?
That's not
Have you ever watched the
That's
sun
not
move away from you in the daytime? You know, when it becomes night, it's like too far from you. Have you realized that?
Yeah, and it seems to go. Yeah, it is nervous right after. It seems to go below the horizon, doesn't it? It seems to like be obscured from the bottom up. When you go high, you can see more of it. It's just like it's going away. It's just exactly what things going away look like all the time. Yeah, whenever something goes out of my resolution, it always goes from the bottom up. The lies, the way they all agree to the lie as well, absolutely astounds me. This is why I talk about this. I don't feel strongly about it, really. It's just it's fascinating to me. Like I used to talk about Flat Earth a fair bit on the podcast back in the day, mocking because we did all sorts of strange topics. I'm quite impressed that there was 54 people in his chat at this point, as I've just spotted there in the corner. But I never really got into it until after TFE, because then you just see these dishonest people. Just they demand evidence. You send their two of their poster boys to see reality. They see reality and everybody just denies reality. They deserve all of the ridicule they get after that. Every single bit of it.
It's weird, eh?
Why is that not possible, Zebra?
For geometry.
Go ahead. What
is
geometry?
geometry.
Go ahead and
Yes.
explain.
Okay.
Geometry is a word. We were looking for an explanation. So if
Yes,
your explanation involves geometry,
Yes.
please
Listen,
show
listen.
something other than two-dimensional Euclidean geometry from a third-person perspective.
Okay. When you stop talking, I can explain.
Okay.
Okay. If I'm interrupted, I stop
Go ahead,
explaining.
Zero.
Don't
Wait,
put
okay.
fucking conditions on.
Yeah, they're pretending that they haven't interrupted him so far. Just get on with it. See, he's been trying for ages. Like, you still haven't answered the question that he was asking you before about if all pictures of you are flat, does that make you flat?
So,
You know what?
first,
Oh my
we start.
days.
We begin with the idea that the Earth is flat, more or less. We neglect the topography. So far, so good.
Okay.
That's all it. So far, so good.
Why?
Look, you don't
Reality
need
is
each one of us
topography.
to acknowledge it. Just get your spiel out, get it done,
Okay.
and we can laugh at you.
Above that
Yeah, because you're in a position to laugh at anyone, aren't you, Toothless? What the fuck?
flat surface, the sun is hovering at a constant altitude above it in
Who
circles.
says?
Exactly.
So far, so good.
Who says?
Just let him.
Okay.
Just let him.
Okay. Yeah, let him-
Don't
So-
keep stopping and saying, "Do you agree?" Just say it all and get it done.
No, I'm using the same system as Flat Zoid.
No, it's not my system.
So, yes, it
Don't
is.
put words in my
So-
mouth. I didn't agree with anything you just said. So don't talk
This
nonsense.
isn't your show.
you don't agree with anything.
What you just said,
You
you,
don't-
said there's no topography, which is total bullshit. You told me the sun goes
we say
at different.
we
You
say
say it's
we
the same
ignore-
altitude, which
No.
I never
What's
said.
going on here is Zebra's here to gaslight us and talk shite.
Yeah,
That's
Zebra
what's
is an
happening,
old-time
mate. So
troll.
just
I
get it all
restart.
out, get it said, right? Don't keep
I
stopping
restart.
and asking if we all agree. Just
Yes.
say it and then we'll answer you.
So
I would hold them to that because they keep interrupting him and talking over him. But then they're saying to him, just do it, get it all out, and then we'll answer. We're going to be quiet till you get it all out. So why don't you just get it all out? I've got to agree with a panel on this one. Like, stop telling them they're going to interrupt you and just say what you've got to fucking say. When someone invites you to do it, make a liar of them. If you think they're going to interrupt you, just do it and then let them interrupt you and say, I told you to fucking interrupt me. And then they'll look like dicks. Why are you doing that? Anyway.
I restart and clarify
He's an old
for
school
Flat
troll.
Zoid. We
you don't
consider
knock
that the
about-
Earth is. We consider that the Earth is flat, and we don't take into account topography.
What? No, we
So
need to
far,
take
so
account
good.
topography.
Oh, I thought they wanted him to get it. See, that's what he should have done. And they've interrupted him immediately, just like he said they would. And in a minute, the Yorkshire twat is going to go, just get it all out to Orvis, give you a pint of whatever they drink up there, and a sandwich made of to Orvis.
Why do we not take into account
Okay.
topography?
Take
Why?
take topography into account. If
I
you,
thought you was all going to let him get it all out and finish. You literally let him speak for 3 seconds.
want. Above that flat surface, which is not flat, bumpy, it has topography.
Level.
There is the sun hovering at a constant altitude.
Yeah. So
The sun's hoovering, is it? Yeah. Get the Hoover out, son. Let's get some of these stars sucked up in this vacuum.
Hoover,
above
yeah.
What's it hoovering?
Well, it's like
Is it
vacuuming.
hoovering the carpet?
Spring clean.
Look, we all know where he's going with this anyway. So
Yeah,
just
that's
get
why
it
I
out.
was laughing. Okay.
What do you mean, you knob? He's been trying to get it out. You've been interrupting him. For fuck's sake. This is like the worst. Like, this is like when there's a group of bullies, but they're all pussies. This is what this looks like. It's like a group of bullies, and the hardest one is Twat Zoid, who cries over wanking.
Okay, carry on,
So
Zebra.
it means that every spot on the flat surface
He's little.
can see the sun at any time.
No, that's
No,
lies.
There's no reason.
Why would they be able to see it at any time?
it's-
How big is the
Because it's
sun?
always.
How high
because-
is it? Hold on. How big is the sun? How
Mm-hmm.
high is it?
That's a question for you.
And
Make
how
a
far away is
calculation.
it going?
The globe has answered those questions. You don't like the answers. How big is the sun and how far away is the sun? That's something you need to answer, and then you can test how big it would be there, and there. You don't answer the question because you know it shouldn't be the same size the whole way across the sky.
And how big is
Doesn't
this
matter.
plane we're on?
Put it at 1,000 miles away. Everybody can see it at any time.
Why would they
Wait,
be
wait,
able
wait,
to
wait.
see
But
it?
Earth's
Are
bigger
you-
than
hold on.
1,000 miles.
Can you show us the
I didn't say
geometry
it
involved
was.
with that?
Yeah, it's just
Can you
triangle.
show us the geometry? And we not two-dimensional Euclidean geometry
Make
from
it-
a third-person perspective. Perspective geometry. Okay?
No, not just geometry.
Perspective geometry.
No, geometry.
Does your
from a third-person
okay? This is maybe Zebra can help
Make a
because
drawing,
McToon.
Flatzoid.
I've been waiting for McToon to show me this for what 3 years now. Can
Make
you
a
show
drawing.
me? Can you show me in orthographic view where perspective is taken into account?
Why don't you make a drawing, Zebra?
I'm asking the question today. You are not.
Well,
It's
wait,
not your-
Zebra. This is my
Who-
show.
who
What
do
the
you
hell?
think
You
you're
don't have
talking
the
to, man?
demand.
This is my show. Yeah. Kango. Kango's always sending the super chats here. Love a bit of Kango. Being a flat earther is bad, but Northern too, double cunt. I don't know. I ain't got nothing against Northern people, but this bloke says particularly prick. Right? That's my opinion of the situation. Of course, if Michael Kahn, you are welcome on this show at any time. I don't have many takers for these offers I keep putting out there to flat. It's almost like they think I'm just going to take the piss out of them if they come on here and not take them seriously. I don't know whatever gives them that idea.
This is
That's the
Q&A
game
for
of the
everybody.
day.
It's not just you.
It's the game of the day. You ask people to ask questions. I
No,
come
the
to
game
ask
of the day is
questions. I
Q&A.
don't come-
In other words, anybody can ask questions,
Yes.
but we can ask questions too.
Yes, you can ask questions.
So then
but I
don't
won't give you
demand on my
answers.
show what's going on.
Then we won't answer you. It's simple, isn't it?
I won't answer you. You are the one
You
asking
can't
for
answer because
questions.
you're too
Just
dumb
boot
to
him,
answer.
boot
Yeah,
him.
we get.
Yeah, you're too dumb. Any boys? It's too dumb, any boys? Yes, Black Zoid. Yeah, he's too dumb. Tell him, Sov. Sov's about to be celebrating his 100th birthday next week, so a few wank juices for Sov there.
Get it.
I've got a question for you, Zebra. Why are you so
Okay.
sad that you have to make hundreds of soccer accounts?
I know.
Because you guys are blocking me.
Yeah, well, you deserve blocking, mate. Do you find it weird
Why?
that you make all these accounts to try?
Why? That's interesting. Why do
I got to say, soccer accounts are a bit wank, aren't they? I mean, if somebody, I got to say, right, I'm not much of a troll. I don't really go to anyone else's channels and write anything to them. I couldn't give a fuck really what these people do on their live streams. I'll just let them carry on with life and just cover them if it's funny. I'm not really all about. I haven't got enough time to do any of this bollocks. But I will say that if I went to someone's account and they blocked me from writing, I wouldn't feel motivated to. I wouldn't. I was waiting for that from Dave McKeegan. I was. What was I saying? If I went somewhere and they blocked me from speaking, I wouldn't want to engage with them enough to make another account to do so. I just wouldn't. There you go.
you want to block me?
Because
I've
you
never
come in
been
and
rude.
gaslight
I've
the
never
troll.
been insulting.
Because
I've
you
never been insulting to anybody.
Because you guess.
The official for Cat Sword has a wank sock account. I'd imagine so.
Because you get defeated and then you come with another sock and pretend you haven't been. It's dishonest, mate. That's why you get blocked. Because you're
Why
not
block
honest.
me if
Yeah, because Toothless there, the beacon of honesty.
why
You've
block
been
me if
trolling
you
here
can
for
defeat
40
me every
years,
time?
man.
I've defeated you many times. I've got
Yes, but
screenshots.
why do you
of
block
comments.
me?
Michael Kahn has defeated him many times. Yes, I'm inviting all of these people onto this channel.
When I've defeated you, mate. You're
Why
clueless.
block
You're
me if you
absolutely
can
fake.
defeat
Okay,
and
well,
humiliate?
Yeah,
Zebra,
you just keep coming back like
do you
it's
think
never
That's
happened.
dumb.
Do you think it's honest to create soccer accounts to hold your hand in White Knight for you just because you've been demolished on arguments?
What? I don't understand the
You
question.
literally defend yourself with your own soccer account, right? And you're that stupid, right? You don't even hide that
I
it's
have
you.
to. I use
You
soccer
literally
accounts
write
because
the
you're
same-
blocking me.
You don't even.
That's all.
You don't even do a good job at hiding that you're using another soccer account, white knighting for yourself. You use the same word as you're that stupid.
It is wank. Honestly, I have people on my videos and stuff with soccer accounts. This is how you can tell a lot of the time, right? Like they'll write something complete bollocks in the comment section, and then within about 10 seconds, they've got 2 likes. They've liked it themselves, and they've gone onto a soccer account to like it as well, and then they've written underneath, "Yeah, that's right," on the soccer account. What's the point in that? Is that supposed to make me think, oh, 2 people disagree with me here? Let's question what I think. I don't care enough to question what I think.
No, but they
I've
talk
never
about
done
this
that.
how-
You're trying to talk down to us, mate. I'm
No,
telling
no,
you.
I
You
use
found
one
your own
account
bias
at a
in
time.
You're an
Scout.
absolute moron.
I
You've been
use one
demolished
account at a time.
countless times, right? And you
So-
haven't got the humility to accept it. You just make another account and come back as though it's never happened.
So how far
That's
does
sad and pathetic,
the
mate.
sun goes away to be invisible?
What is BJ chewing with? That's what I want to know. He's eating something there, but he's chewing. Can gums break things up in your mouth? I don't know.
What's
How
the
far
sun?
does the sun needs to
What
go
is the
away
sun,
to be
Zebra?
Invisible. When did it go invisible?
Yeah, how to go invisible?
We
At
just don't
night,
see
you
it
can-
anymore. It doesn't go invisible. We just don't see it anymore.
That's the definition of invisible.
No,
No.
no, this one
Invisible.
doesn't go invisible. It just gets out of our distance.
Invisible like his teeth. DT2. What was I going to say to you? Oh, you're saying that the moon's got feminist energy. Not feminist. It ain't got pink hair and shit, right? It's got feminine energy. Do you what about that bloke? Who was it that said that the moon was a they them or something? That shit. What was he coming at? Moon? No, a moon was a hermaphrodite. Or was it the sun? The sun was fucking itself. Someone said. Who said that?
So we don't see
Let me
anymore.
ask a
That's not
question.
the
Let me ask a question.
So you
Guys,
can't
it's
see the sun
nighttime.
at
Wait,
night.
it's nighttime by me
Visible.
right now. Okay, David, is it
Yes.
sun? Is the sun up in the sky by you, David?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so is it
Okay,
invisible?
explain it.
Is the sun invisible?
But you know what?
Lindsay.
It's lower in the sky
Lindsay.
than it would be normally at this time, like
Okay.
in the summer.
So how do you explain that on a flat Earth?
Too far away from me, closer to David.
How
You
far?
literally said that when you
Without getting any smaller.
first came in.
How far away from you?
I know, David. How far are you from me?
What's that now?
Thing is, they do the disingenuous laugh because they know what they're saying is total bollocks. Like, they know that the sun wouldn't do what they say it does if it gets further away, but they just say it anyway because they have to say it. Otherwise, they have to concede they were wrong. And a delusional narcissist cannot concede they were wrong.
How far are you away from me? What, like easily?
You don't know that. You don't have a map, remember?
We do have many. I just had one on
We
for you,
have
the
maps.
Mercator map.
What part of we have the
No.
same maps that you're relegated to, Zebra?
No,
Did
the
you
maps you
create
have
a
are-
map? Just answer my
maps
question.
you
Do you
have-
have a map that
God damn it, just answer my goddamn question. You know what, Pops? Calm down. Someone kickstart Sov's pacemaker. This bloke, he looks like a bag of bones sitting there with a cap on, and he's trying to act hard on the internet, approaching his 216th birthday next week. Happy birthday, Sov.
you created?
No.
No, neither do any of us. So shut
I'm not
the
asking
fuck
you-
up about maps.
I'm not asking you to create a map. I'm asking you to show me a map of the flat Earth.
I just did a Mercator map. I had it on
You've ever
screen.
seen.
Oh, Mercator map now you use, do you? I thought your Mercator map you brought up was supposed to disprove the globe, even though nobody claims that that's the globe map. The globe is the globe map.
That's not the map of the flat Earth.
It
It's a
is.
projection of a globe.
Does that map work? Does the Mercator map work?
Work? What do you mean by work?
Does it work? Can we use the Mercator map to travel?
What is this he's
To
bringing up?
travel, yes.
So it works.
But it's a projection of a globe.
No, it's a flat Earth map.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Can you see any curve in that map?
No.
I mean, look,
It's
I
a
can
flat
explain
paper.
it with this video. I can explain
But it's
it
a
with this
projection
video.
of a globe.
Projection of a
No,
globe.
it's
Watch
not.
this.
It's a map.
No.
You see that?
It's a projection of a globe. You know that it is. Why are you pretending that it's not?
video?
Yeah,
That's
play it
our
quickly.
guy.
Oh, while we're here, what's this? Hackruman. $2, $2 Good day and Merry Christmas to you, Matt. Yeah, good day and Merry Christmas. I'll be doing a lot more Christmas shows coming up. I've got a show lined up. I'm supposed to be a live stream with Culture Cats. I'm potentially doing one with The Conspiracist, although I haven't got back to him about that yet. And lots more stuff. And I'm going to move. Well, I'm not moving away from Flat Earth because Flat Earth's a laugh, but I'll be doing streams that have got some Flat Earth and some other drivel on them to change things up a bit because there's only so much you can put up with these people, right? Cheers.
Explain
David.
how we
Just
projected
watch.
on the
Just
flat
watch,
Earth.
Zebra. Just watch, Zebra. And this is why you're using deceptive geometry instead of perspective geometry. Watch.
Deceptive geometry.
And then it hit me. What's wrong with this picture?
E-brain, woohoo!
Well, not just that. If he was using the Mercator map as like evidence for what he believes, then he should probably tell people where the South Pole is on it, yeah. What's this bollocks noise anyway?
Hello, everybody. P-Brain here. I got inspired to do a video. I've been discussing
Oh, God, this would be good.
on my couple of my videos about this notion that the sun would never make it to the horizon, and I had a couple people show me diagrams, and I hadn't come up with a really good illustration to completely debunk this idea. until now. So that's why I got inspired to do this video. Yeah, first of all, let me just say I don't know how high the sun is, so I'll just go with...
How convenient. Before I get going with this bunch of drivel, I just want to tell everybody I don't know how high that, so nobody can disprove what I'm about to say, because I'm not going to make any claims. I'm just going to say the sun magically does this, and every idiot flat earther in the world will just use it as evidence without looking into it at all.
the 3,000 miles that many flat earthers use, and that's what I'm going to use for this video. This guy sent me this picture, and he's got all the maths included, and it looks good, you know. At first, I had a little tough time with it because
because none of it works at all, and you realize this.
There's a couple things true about it, right? It's showing the sun traversing over the ground, over the flat earth, and it's parallel to the ground. So it had that going for it, and it's showing that when the sun is further away from you, it angles down, just like perspective. Same as this guy, Daz, the cameraman or something is his name. He has a video out, and he
What about the size of the sun?
shows this picture, and it's the same thing. It still shows a parallel sun to the ground, and instead of moving the sun, he's moving the observer. But it's the same diagram. If you flip it upside down, it looks like identical. Anyway, so it's the same.
Never spin. Never.
Same notion. So I was a little bit perplexed. I was like, wait a second. You know, makes you start to doubt. But I mean, I know it's wrong, but I was like, wait a minute, it's got perspective. It's so I thought. And then it hit me. What's wrong with this picture? What's wrong with this picture is that they are attempting to calculate visual angles to the sun from a non-visual, non-perspective drawing. So the drawing is not taking the visual perspective of the observer into account, and that's what's wrong with this diagram. You see, you cannot calculate visual angles to convergent positions, which is where the sun is from the observer, by using non-convergent parallel lines, which is what they're doing in the diagram here. They have two parallel lines, and they're drawing visual angles to it. It's true that this drawing is an accurate representation of actual relationships and positions of the observer to the sun, but it's a non-perspective side view representation. So this diagram is not accurate at all as it...
Oh my God. They're going to all of these lengths to try and prove the sun can somehow disappear into the ground, which is bollocks anyway. But they will not address why the sun doesn't shrink and shrink and shrink and shrink to a dot. They won't do it.
Relates to the perspective of the observer. So if we add perspective lines, we get a completely different picture.
And that's exactly what...
All right, take a look at this wall of lines. Now...
What was that, Keith?
I said that's exactly what I've been saying, and that's what I was trying to get through to McToon that time. And why still today he still hasn't shown me how orthographic view takes perspective into account. Because it's two different...
Tell him how high it is and how big it is, and then he will be able to do it. Until you do that, nobody can do anything.
Different views. Perspective
Demonstrate
is a total
that what the
different,
guy is saying is
total
true.
different reference frame.
What'd you say?
Just shout. The flat earth rules. If you can't explain something, just shout perspective and it will go away.
Say, Zebra?
Demonstrate that what the guy is saying is true.
Okay, here we go.
This wall is not an illustration. It's not a cartoon. It's a photo. It's reality. Okay? This that they put up here, although it has a lot of truth, you know, in it, showing the parallel sun and all that, it's nothing but some geometry. I mean, they're showing us some...
Oh, God. Should we speed this up a bit? I'm going to make everyone into a chipmunk out of boredom here. I think twat sword sounds funny fast anyway. Let's just try a little bit faster.
angles, but it has nothing to do with perspective and how we would see the sun. So it's bunk. So in this next slide here, I'm going to superimpose these lines, the perspective lines, over on top of this. Okay, here we go. All right, and as you can see, the way they're representing the sun as staying parallel to the ground is not correct. The sun would follow these perspective lines.
Yeah.
And what they really are is spatial planes, right?
Yeah, and look at what else is happening to those spatial planes. As they're going away from you, they're getting narrower and narrower. And if the sun was to be between those lines, it would be getting tinier and tinier until it vanishes into a dot. Does that happen? Please show it to me.
He explained it so well, actually.
They're invisible spatial planes that are around your z-axis. Now, your z-axis goes from your eyes, a straight line out from your eye in any direction. Okay, that's your z-axis. So
the z-axis, or as I call it, the axis.
anything parallel to that will start to converge toward that focal point or the horizon, right? In line with that z-axis.
The faster you make Twatzo go, the faster it finishes. Yeah, but then he can cry quicker, and it's funny.
Everything does. Any lines going away from you are going to all converge.
Yet this diagram that they show us.
This is annoying me to watch now. Everything they're saying, yes. But you're debunking yourself with this because the sun isn't shrinking like that as it goes away from you, and it should. You're saying it yourselves.
I'm saying that these are the visual angles to the sun have no convergence. The lines are parallel.
So you look at these parallel lines and look how they converge. They completely go against this geometric drawing or these angles and these formulas. They don't work, friends. So anytime someone brings this up, bring him to this video, show him this picture.
Yeah, now put the sun in this video and have it going away and show what it does, what it should do according to this.
And this is the reality. The photograph is a reality. That's how we see everything. So this representing the sun is going away from you parallel to the ground, and then calculating your
They're not showing it. They will not show it.
angles to the sun based on that
is wrong, and it doesn't work.
Okay, and quickly notice with this line of converging parallel lines or planes, notice how the higher up they get, or the further away they get from the yellow line, which is your z-axis, notice how they orient themselves more and more vertically and less horizontally.
Notice how they get smaller and smaller and smaller.
Also notice how all the lines converge at the same point, the vanishing point.
But they also get to the vanishing point by slowly vanishing, don't they?
Doesn't matter how high they are, they all go to the same place, which, interestingly enough, means that no matter how high that object is going away from you, it visually goes to the same place.
Okay, here's the...
I mean, that's bollocks. But even if we pretend that's true, please explain it not getting smaller before it does.
Wall of lines again. Notice that these are true perspective lines. These are parallel lines, but from the observer, which is this little guy down here, this is what these parallel planes or parallel lines would look like. They just happen to be represented by these wooden planks, right? But that's actual perspective.
It's not. It's so irritating. Look at this line. Look at the width of this line here. Then follow the line till it's almost zero. But they're putting these circles in there, which is supposed to represent the sun. And that is now... It starts from being between these two lines to being over about 6 of them down here. Because the sun isn't going to shrink in size at all. And they must... Like, I've got to give them more credit than this, that they must be thinking that and just staying quiet about it and hoping nobody spots that. They have to be.
They represent, as the sun up here traveling parallel to the ground, is not perspective. Yet they are calculating angles based on a non-perspective drawing, right? Their maths are based on non-perspective lines, right? 2 parallel lines. Well, you can't, because that's not the perspective of the observer. The observer sees these lines, the converging lines. So as you can see, this is the reality, the one here where the sun travels down. The green sun's here traveling down. That's our reality. Now, here's another interesting thing. The reason, too, that their sun will never reach the horizon in their calculations is, notice this. These spatial planes, as I call them, represent height or altitude, right? Look at their sun. It's crossing height lines, right? Because each one of these lines is parallel to the ground, even though they appear to be converging. And yet they represent different altitudes. So look at their sun. It's traveling higher and higher and higher and higher and higher in the sky. Well, of course it's not going to, this is why they think that the sun would be visible 24/7 on a flat Earth, and why the sun would never get to the horizon. They don't understand perspective. They don't get it or something. I don't know.
Jesus Christ. It's unbelievable, isn't it? It's unbelievable that there's adults sitting above this not saying... It's literally showing you the sun there. Showing you the convergent lines and the sun on top of them. And the sun's the only thing in the picture staying the same size.
But anyway, you can see the proper use, and this has everything to do with the observer standing down here. This is what he sees. The sun following the convergence lines and coming down. And these are both the exact same distance. And you can see the time stamps on them. So each sun is about 1,000-mile journey. It's traveling. And it goes below the horizon visually and keeps going below the horizon from the observer. And like I said, this is a photograph. Oh
my God, are they still going on with it? Why is it... I would be all over this if they were showing me this. This is so ridiculous. Like, there's just literally no fucking... Oh, there's no point.
Real. This is reality. They've just showed us nothing but a bunch of angles, showed a couple lines and drawing some angles. Oh, hey fellas, nice geometry, but it's not perspective. That is definitely not the perspective of the observer, and that's what counts. Debunk 100%. Their maths don't work. Their calculations are wrong. The sun will in fact set on a flat earth from the perspective of...
It will set, but it will never shrink. That's the conclusion of these dickheads.
The observer.
That's Lucas.
All right, thanks so much. Bye.
More like flat earthers don't understand perspective.
Dumbest thing.
Why do you talk shit?
I want to ask
How
a question though. How long has it been asked McToon for this exact same thing? Remember when we had the so-called debate and he brought up his trailer with trigonometry? I'm like, great, now show me where there's perspective in there. And instead of just bringing this, he keeps saying, I'm making the claim there's perspective. I never claimed perspective in orthographic view.
Please go back on his channel and show that video. You think that's the evidence, do you? Go back on Toon's channel then and show that, please, for my entertainment and my amusement.
I'm still waiting for him to show it. I have for 3 years, Zebra, you know this.
So now
why they pretend people avoid having conversations with them? Do you realise how much people like Toon and FTFE and these people would absolutely love this dickhead to come back on their channel, but he won't do it?
I was talking about, Zebra?
Why do you ask for perspective in the...
Because you guys are claiming perspective is in orthographic view. Don't you know your own rhetoric?
You don't?
No, we don't say perspective is in orthographic. We say it's not.
Okay.
For some reason, my chat stopped moving
what
down
the video
there.
said was there is perspective.
No, he's saying there's not, Zebra.
He said there is.
Not.
No, he's saying there's perspective in reality. On your orthographic drawing that you were given, there's no perspective, Zebra. To deny perspective in them orthographic drawings in reality, mate.
So there is.
This is why you come here with your stupid. Everybody on Earth will be able to see sun because you are denying perspective, mate. You are not in reality.
That's why Sargent Rock's Polaris challenge failed.
So there is or there's not perspective in that drawing?
It's showing you perspective versus orthographic. What are you not getting about that?
So there's not perspective in orthographic?
That's right. That's right. There is no perspective in orthographic.
But
you're right.
Flat Zoid say the opposite.
No, Flat Zoid we're thinking you were on about in reality.
Did I misunderstand him then?
So you can see right now.
I think you were just talking different points.
The bottom line is that you're
just to clarify.
But I've already clarified it for you, Zebra. The orthographic drawing with them two angles on does not contain perspective in it. The pictures they were using with them converging lines, that's reality.
Okay, it doesn't. All right. Okay. Then we
listen, mate. I don't know what's point Keith with someone like this. He just digs his head in sand. He'll go away and like he's never.
Lol. So you can actually see that your claim that you had about the sun never going to set on a flat Earth was wrong, because you're taking the orthographic third-person perspective.
No.
That's exactly what you were going to do. Then show me your perspective why it would never set. Then
no, I'm not taking anybody's point of view.
Okay, then show me using perspective geometry why the sun would never set.
I told you, because according to Euclid, every point on the flat surface,
you're going back to the 2D orthographic.
No.
Yes. What the hell else do you think Euclid is?
Euclid deals with 3D.
Really? Does it?
Yes.
Show me.
It has spheres. It has cubes. It has all sorts of things. It does 3D.
Where does it have perspective?
I didn't say it had.
Well, that's your problem.
We're back.
No, because I only need geometry.
You don't see.
I can't deal with this drivel anymore. I noticed a super chat in there while I was pissing around with my chat there. JDVU7JL. What is that bit about? 9.99 quid. Cheers, mate. Wank juicer for one. Nice one, thank you. Right, I'm going to move on. What else have I got up here? Oh, there's something funny that from the past that I wanted to put on here. Hang on. That's where I want it to be. Yeah. So this, because I was going to do this the other week. I've got a few things to go through today. But there's only so much twat Zoid I can put up with, right? So This is a video from Irish Demon a few years ago, and this was the argument between Witsit and Nathan Oakley, right, back in the day. And this is the only version of it I can find, but it's pretty funny. Obviously, Irish Demon pops up here and there over it. But listen for some as this goes on, listen for some very familiar sound bites, including these two.
Sounds like cognitive dissonance to me, mate. Violated by gas.
See when you spot them. Also, what else have we got? This one.
Gas go down, go boom, boom, my friend.
Yeah, that one. And there's others in this. It might have table manners in here. I don't know. Let's...
Mute, you stupid bastard. So maybe change the subject. No, mate. Bouncy balls, mate.
That's it. Right. Check. See if you can hear those ones during this.
Dipshit meets an immovable dumbass. A dumpster fire, that's what happened. Let me give you some background here. This is what took place between Nathan Oakley and Nathan Thompson and Witsit last night. About a day ago. And it is just amazing. It is incredibly funny. But what makes it even funnier is how I came to know about it. I certainly do not watch Oakley's channel. His voice goes through my head. I can't do it. I'm sorry. People always ask me to do videos. I can't. But this time I said, all right, let's give it a go. Because I heard this video this morning. Driving home from work. And get a notification from Nathan Thompson's YouTube channel. Yes, I subscribe to him so that I can get the hilarity. Oh, wait. I should say I used to subscribe to him. Because, of course, his channel got deleted. That's it. We'll get back to that in just a minute. So anyway, I get the notification. I pull safely into the side of the road, turn off my vehicle, safely take my phone out of the boot, sit down and watch said video, mother, because I know you're watching. I certainly did not use my phone while driving. Anyway, so I'm driving along and it's like, hey, this is Nathan Thompson, the founder of the largest... Oh, yeah, that's right. Not anymore.
Oh,
anyway,
God, yeah. He does always say
Basically,
that. He still
there was an
says
argument
that.
between him, Oakley, and Witsit. And I was like, ugh, could you think of anything more fucking boring? Then he played the clips
I'm
from
gonna be
this live
third-person
stream,
perspective.
and I laughed.
No.
I'm going to be watching.
That's exactly what you were going to do. Then show me
what the fuck's going
why
on
you
here.
never set then.
No, I'm not taking anybody's point of view.
Okay, then show me
Right.
using perspective geometry why the sun would never set.
I told you, because according to Euclid,
There
every
you
point
go,
on the
back
flat
to the
surface...
two-dimensional. You're going back to
I
the
don't
2D
know why.
orthographic.
No.
Yes. What the hell else do you think Euclid is?
Right. I was listening to, for some reason, I was listening to... Oh my God, I need to do a pop-up chat here. Oh, this is so frustrating. The chat stopped working and I'm now pissing about. So I need to go to that to get it working properly and then get rid of that. Done. Right. There's the chat. What a hassle this is. What was I going to say there? I can't even remember now. Yeah, I know what I was going to say. Listen out, I'll be watching the chat for when the sound bites, the familiar sound bites that I've had on my board here for years. If you've ever listened to the fucking podcast, you would know this. I've used them for years on all sorts of topics. I've got to quickly do this super chat before we get in there. Mr. Muscles here. Mr. Muscles, $4.99. Thanks for the laughs and long live Gizmo. Don't know what happened to Gizmo. When Gizmo was here, when Gizmo was trolling my lives, I was getting super chat. I've never been so rich when Gizmo was here. Gizmo fucks off because of this. Gizmo, I don't care anyway. I don't care. Yeah, you did, Gizmo. He probably still watches. It's probably the reason that he always does a dislike. Speaking of likes, how many we got in here? 85 people so far, only 45 likes. Please click like and share this stream. And let's get some more people in here. Hopefully some flat earthers might come in here and then I can invite them up and we can all point and laugh because that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Long live Gizmo. Let's get back to this.
Ass off the whole way home. It was one of the only funny things that I've ever had come from Nathan Thompson, but it wasn't actually because of him. I just want to clarify.
I've got a mate.
So anyway, without further ado, lads and asses, I'm going to play the video for you right now. And I'll just jump in from time to time, whatever. You probably won't see a whole lot of me in this video because they do all of the comedy themselves. Enjoy, and I'll catch you in a minute. I'm just going to give you a heads up. The next part is a little bit boring, but after that, it gets really hot. Now, here's the heads up. Some of the language is extremely crude. There's references to rape and a few other things, like sexually assaulting people, all that kind of shit. It does get really, really heavy. I'm not bleeping it out. That's just a warning. Make of that whatever you want. If you like it, great. If not, thank you for staying this long. Hit the like button on your way out. But otherwise, fasten your seatbelts is all I'll say.
Yeah, but I've heard it said on this panel here that natural laws don't follow the scientific method.
They don't.
Yeah, because
it's Thompson.
Okay. So if entropy and things go down, boom, boom, is a natural law,
boom, boom,
well, then it would be outside of scientific experiment.
Yeah, the cause isn't establishable.
Gas go down, go
So
boom,
if
boom,
you
my
want to
friend.
establish the cause of entropy, be my guest. But describing things that occur always, perfectly acceptable. But is there a always in nature downward vector, Nathan?
Well, unless it's a helium balloon. But yeah, I would. Yeah.
So that would be a
things go up or down.
So that's a no then to the downward vector. So automatically you're on
It's
our
not
side.
PJ,
then.
it's BJ, get it right.
Mandatory downward vector.
Yeah, gas moves in all directions. No.
So why do you
downward
want this
vector.
debate then? You already know the outcome. There is no mandatory downward gravity.
I want the debate, Nathan.
Yeah, because you've won, but I'm asking Nathan why he wants the debate, given he's obviously already of the opinion that there's no downward vector.
Yeah, but to be fair, he doesn't champion it.
Why do you want the debate, Nathan? Why are you pushing this? I'm intrigued.
No, it's not that I wanted to.
Oh, look, there's another.
It's not like I spoke with Bob last night. I talked to Anthony a couple weeks ago.
I know.
Bob, R.I.P.
He's given the reason.
Guys,
He's
can
already
you
given
stop
the
rumpusing
reason.
him? I want to hear his motivations. We can't divine them. He can only tell us. Go ahead, Nathan.
This is back when Oakley was somebody. Back then, he actually had an audience and he had people wanting to actually talk to him.
Sorry for the
interruption.
Yeah, no. Some people are of the opinion, oh no, there's this division, makes us look bad. No, it makes us look good because Flat Earth is not a cult.
Yes, it is. It's a cult that's full of cunts.
Okay? What you have with the Globers is Brenda says every atom is a clock, and all the Globers go, yeah, that's brilliant. Or a shoe is a naturally occurring phenomenon, and all the Globers go, yeah, that's brilliant. I just encourage a discussion because I say this all the time. Look around. If everyone agrees with you, you're probably in a cult. So I just want to see the discussion. I think it'd be good. I don't even care if it's with Bob. I think Austin would do a good job representing the argument too. But
Q Austin, where's Witsit in this? He's going to pop up in a minute.
I fully agree with you.
He would.
Yeah,
He would. But the
if
problem
he's of the
is,
opinion he
when we
only
get
wants
to the
to talk to
crescendo of the
Bob.
point, because I know that I'm going to win, right? I know that I'm going to win because scientific method tells me that if it's outside of scientific method, it's pseudoscience. When we get to that point, and Witsit has to concede or accept the point that I make, which is, well, that's outside of scientific method, right? Therefore, pseudoscience. That means that Bob's never going to take any responsibility for Witsit not winning that point.
A gaggle of cunts, I think that's what they're called. Yeah, that's they're called. Yeah, CJ, member for a month. Cheers, mate. I don't know what you was trying to write there, but you fucked it up.
But he is responsible for it. So what's the point in arguing by proxy?
Anthony, we just spoke 3 minutes ago
I see spin member for 2 months. Thank you.
about how natural laws don't follow the scientific method. Our natural
I don't know where sleeping work. When he speaks, I'll tell you, because these people are. I've never paid that much attention to these people.
law is pseudoscience.
So what? They're just descriptions. I covered this already, Nathan. So we
Yeah, but
don't
that's
have
also a false equivalent.
Yeah, it is false equivalence. So we don't have the cause of entropy. Okay. So what?
Yeah,
But we do know how to
I guess
manipulate
anyone
it.
could say
There's Nathan. It looks almost semi-normal then. Well, I've paused it here. JD. 4.99. Cool blast from the past. Yeah, I know. It's funny though, isn't it? I watched this ages ago. It gets very amusing. This is just very mild at the moment. Let's continue.
the cause of egg going up is Anthony.
What?
But we
he
did.
added mass. That wasn't the cause. He added mass. Still, the same question applies. Natural law, Nathan, is something that is merely a description of something that occurs always. So now, either you can say, well, on their side of this argument, this is flat Earth on flat Earth gravity argument, they say there is an always occurring downward vector.
He's getting irate already. People are daring to disagree with him. He hasn't changed. He just hasn't got the audience anymore.
Would you agree, Nathan?
I've got something to say to Oakley.
No, you can fuck off.
Sorry, I just got a text from Austin, Nathan. Not always.
Just let me repeat my question then, so you actually hear it.
No, not a downward vector.
So you already know which side of this argument's going to win, then.
But Nathan, you understand that that's the whole thing with Bob, is that he thinks there is a downward force causing.
He used to actually let people speak a bit back in the day until he got desperate and panicked.
Acceleration downward.
Yeah, well, when you pick something up and drop it, it goes down. That is
like a helium balloon. What about a helium balloon? A helium balloon does that, does it?
How many times have you picked up a helium balloon?
Many. I've got kids. Do you want me to go and get one? Hold on. Oh, hello, G Plus panel. Yeah, I've got one. I could go and get one now. Would you like me to do that and let it go down, go boom boom?
Gas go down, go boom boom, my friend.
Gas go down, go boom boom, my friend.
You're gonna find a helium balloon on the floor, pick it up, and then let it go.
Oh, when I pick it up, I have to pick it down. Hold on, guys in G Plus.
Be violated by gas.
Violated by gas! For the love of God. I don't have to pick it up. I actually have to pick it down because it's stuck to the ceiling, Nathan.
Yeah.
So not down then. Not a universal down then, Nathan. Okay. Nathan, I'm getting to my point. Not a law of nature then. Not like hot always goes to cold. Not a law of nature. Not always occurring. Not universally down.
This is another one to listen for.
There's no bias.
That.
Then.
Yeah, well, helium balloon's not a solid.
Yeah, so what?
Filled with gas.
Yeah, if it was, it would be going down as opposed to the light. G Plus, please. Please.
Who is Nick Hod or whatever it says in the chat? And someone's a scared little boy called into this.
Nathan.
Ask you what? Like, ask me. Someone's screaming for attention. Does anyone know this person in the room?
My egg was solid.
That's a good point.
Didn't go down, right?
Well, it went down at first.
I would still ask here.
What was the egg on the ceiling?
Comfortable saying that?
No. Does air get less dense?
Hold on. What's happening, Elijah? Elijah, what's happening is Nathan's now rumpusing because of cognitive dissonance. So, to be a natural law by false analogy, right? You're saying, well, natural laws don't go through the scientific method. No, they're just descriptions of things that occur always. Is down always, Nathan? Or just always except when it's not always? Therefore, not law of nature by false equivalence you used.
I'm rumpusing the show, Nathan.
That's a distraction technique that Rumpus would also use. Yes, you are. But deflection in this instance. Deflecting away from my question. You juxtapose natural law not going through scientific method, now you're rumpusing me, with...
You're rumpusing me. That's a sound bite I've got to get.
The assertion that their side of the argument with the downward vector is valid and worth arguing over. I got you to the stage where we are establishing that it is definitely not a law of nature, that we always have a
downward bias.
Downward vector. Now,
vector.
Now you're asking me whether or not you're rumpusing. No, you're deflecting. So definitely not a law of nature as juxtaposed by you then, Nathan Thompson.
Oh, okay, so when you pick up solid objects that were on the floor and release them, they don't always go down, Nathan?
What, when I take them out of equilibrium, will they return from whence they came? Yeah, equally, if I pull a balloon off the ceiling, it will go up. So not universally down, Nathan. You're still yet to concede this point.
Just relax, Nathan.
When I'm dealing with somebody that doesn't want to concede that they are incorrect, that we do not have a law of nature comparison here.
The good thing is Nathan Oakley is always one to concede, isn't he? When he's not correct. So you can see why he gets angry when people won't concede when they're not correct.
It's not always down, Nathan. You just yet to concede that.
We haven't gotten to the crux of the argument, Nathan.
That is the argument.
That's the reason it's going up, Nathan.
The argument is there a universal down, Nathan? That's the argument. Very simple. No, there isn't.
With solids.
With solids? So not universal, then?
Not universal! I've just seen Witsit gets it as entered the chat right at the bottom there.
So not universal, then, Nathan? Are you dumb?
Yes. Yes, he is. In fact, you both are. But I know that wasn't the question.
Are you rumpusing? Now we're going to...
Are you dumb? Not universal, then? Only applicable to solids? So absolutely unequivocally not universal, then? Not a law of nature?
I'll end this one.
You unbelievable clown.
It's another one to listen for.
Not universally down. How simplistic do you want me to put it? The argument is there a universal down? The answer is no.
Triggered.
But not even then, because you can drop a solid from the bottom of a pool and it'll go up too. So,
well, just to clarify, it's like the elastic velocity or elastic energy of gas is way, 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 way stronger than electrostatics. It's just
there you go. Listen to that. We all know this voice, right?
My point here, at least I can only speak.
Where's he gone? I'm gonna be investigating Witsit's whereabouts next time I do a video.
For me, right? My point is the electrostatics is always at play because everything that has any matter is electrostatic, and the Earth is also electrostatic and actually negative, and that's why we have lightning, et cetera, et cetera. So you can't just say it's not part of the equation. That would be dishonest. But at the same time, almost impossible to validate. You can't get outside of the Earth.
What is this? What are you on about? What is this electrostatic non sequitur? The fact that we have to constantly look at this stuff to experience it or describe it or have pens to write it down is totally non sequitur.
Well, it's just that, the Earth's negatively charged, and anything that falls to the Earth is electrostatic.
Well, like a balloon.
Time to light this dumpster fire. I'll be right back. Oh, son of a bitch. All I wanted was a good bit with my dumpster fire lighter. Fucking bullshit.
No! You can fuck off!
Time to light
Violated
this dumpster
by
fire.
gas!
Oh, what a little ass flame after all of that.
Yeah, the balloon less.
Does that fall to the ground, Witsit?
No, of course.
Well, then shut up! You dumb fuck!
I used to have that clip. Then shut up, you dumb fuck. If I still got that. I used to have that. Oh, no. I don't know why I got rid of that one. That was a good one. I'll have to get that back.
Doesn't mean there's not a natural bias, though.
A bias? What, for the balloon? How many times do you want to do this? Are you all morons?
Ad hom.
Sorry, are you a moron? Is the balloon going down, Witsit?
Yes, we are.
Is the balloon biased downwards?
Are you serious, bro? That's how you're gonna
Shut up, Nathan. I'm talking to Witsit.
Well, what I'm saying is, you see, the bias is so incredibly weak that the...
So it's not a bias down! What bias? The downward one the balloon's not experiencing? Third time, Witsit!
Yeah, they're right. The gas isn't going to go down.
So there is not a downward bias! There's no bias!
There you go.
Well, you would...
No, not well! There's no downward bias, you clown! You've just admitted it! Why are you in cognitive dissonance over this, Witsit?
Cognitive dissonance, did he say?
This kind of reminds me of when I was an asshole teenager in school.
Yeah.
And you would wind up a teacher to the point where they would...
Sounds like cognitive dissonance to me, mate.
Fucking explode. And then the whole class would be like...
Your hand wave dismissing the electrostatics, dude.
What, the non sequitur fallacy you introduced that I immediately demolished as a non sequitur fallacy?
I think you'll find that's a fallacy, you fallacious phallus.
Wait, how's it non sequitur? I thought that was the
So
whole
the
argument,
balloon
like,
goes
the whole
down?
argument.
Sorry, the electrostatics make the balloon go down, or is this non sequitur?
The electrostatics are way weaker, right?
Are they making the balloon go down?
Oh, I'm hearing so many clips. I want a clip.
Are you deaf?
No,
So non sequitur then.
Nathan, you're going to give yourself an answer.
Nathan, shut up. I'm not going to ask you again. I'm going to absolutely teabag Witsit for his dumb fuckery.
It's going to teabag him. Or as he would say in a more recent little clip there.
But you enjoy the taste of my salty nuts as I teabag you. So this electrostatic is not giving the balloon a downward bias, is it?
No.
No! That's right, Witsit, you clown! So what are you babbling about?
I used to have that one as well. What are you babbling about? All the memories.
Because once again, you just whistle past this.
You just stutter for me like the rest of the fundies with their belief in gravity. There is not a downward bias, clown.
Okay, but yeah.
Okay! Now enjoy the taste of my nuts, you
I used to have that one as well.
flat earth fundy. There's no downward bias.
Dismissing your hand.
Dismiss what?
What is it with this guy and teabagging people? He said the same thing about fight the flat earth, and I'm just like, dude, why does your balls have to come into everything? That I just realized as I said that was a terrible choice of words. But just forget about it.
Cleavage K here with a super chat. I think I've got two here. I think I've done this one yet. Have I? Jonathan. The Three Stooges. Jonathan Burtwhistle. Cheers, £2. Thanks for that. And Cleavage K says, I don't enjoy them. I think she's talking about the taste of his nuts. I don't know whether Cleavage K's had a taste of Nathan's nuts, whether they were salty or not. Maybe she could, enlighten us about this experience that she seems to have had.
Forget about that for a second. But why does he bring his balls into everything again? I'm not even sure how I can word this any better than what I'm doing. But yeah, seriously though, I would hate to see this guy's search history, man. It'll probably just be man putting balls in mouth. How to pretend the earth is flat? I'm not really sure. I can't really figure out what else would be on that loser's search history.
The electrostatics that make the balloon go down?
Oh, well, that would not have been my first guess, but alright. If you want to look that up, that's all good.
You're going to do it third time in a row, you circle-jerking fundy?
Claimed it made it go down.
It doesn't go down, you idiot! Are you thick?
One claimed it did. That's a straw.
Oh, right. I'm claiming a downward bias of the balloon and no one's claiming it. You are. You stuttering, double-speaking, cognitive dissonance-laden fundy.
Matters inherent. Every compilation of matters inherently electrostatic.
And that's got anything to do with the balloon going down? Fourth time circle-jerking this shit in a row?
I never said the balloon went down.
Again with the sexual references. I mean, I make a lot of sexual jokes and stuff. I'm kind of a sexual person, I guess. And there's nothing wrong with that. But when you get into sexual stuff when you're really angry, that's concerning. I mean, I'm not saying that the guy's done anything or would do anything. Not at all. I'm just saying when you combine that, sexual stuff with being really, really angry, that's just really concerning, man. Maybe he's taken too much Viagra. Which leads to his next comment.
It doesn't go down! Are you dumb?
God, I used to have that as well.
It does, dude.
Oh, it does? Oh, balloons go down, go boom with a single vector of downward, do they?
No, the balloon...
No, that's right, you unbelievable buffoon. They do not have a bias down, regardless of your non-sequitur shite about electrostatic non-forces. Hello? Not going down. Not bias down. Are you getting this?
I'm getting you're whistling past my argument. You're not even addressing it. You're pretending...
What, the non-sequitur of electrostatic forces that you assert that have a influence on the downward bias we don't see in the balloon? Non sequitur, you clown.
Equilibrium that's sought is inherently.
That's funny, isn't it?
Electrostatic. This is objective.
Oh, and the equilibrium for the balloon is down, like your bias.
No, it's not.
No. That's the taste of my nuts.
That's the taste of my nuts.
Are you dumb? No, not downward bias, mate.
Anthony, I suggest.
Okay, this is the thing, man. How fast gas?
Kick us the likes. 92 people in here. 57 likes. Come on, just click that like. Takes 1 second of your life, and it could bring some flat earthers into this room.
Moves is stronger than electrostatics, but it's not gone. It isn't effectively not there. You're just.
Oh, so there's a bias. So gases don't expand equally in all directions. Then you're an entropy denier.
No. Entropy's way stronger than electrostatics.
Sorry, you said there's a bias. So do we have more gas going down than going up, or is...
I've got to say this, right? If someone's an outsider coming into this topic, as much as everybody seems to hate Witsit so fucking much, to listen to Witsit or Oakley, which one would be more likely to convince you that the Earth is flat? Which one? Let's be honest.
Is it equally expanding in all directions, entropy denier?
Yeah, gas isn't affected. Its directionality isn't.
Sorry, isn't affected. So not the bias. Not affected. So no bias.
See, why didn't I get that no bias? I got the crap no bias. I got this no bias. Which is probably going to come up at some point here, right?
There's no bias.
There you go. Paul's DLC. Arnold, $5. This is some hot fluff on fluff action. I'm going to go crank one out and cry about it. We're all going to be doing that after this, Arnold, I think. Especially Twatzoid. But he'll have to tell the internet these days. We'll just do it quietly and crack on with our lives. Twatzoid will feel the need to announce it to the world, to the 6 people that watch.
You utter fool! Unaffected means there isn't a bias, idiot!
Can we just have a conversation?
Well, it would technically
Nathan, I'm going to remove you. You're white knighting for the fundies who believe in gravity on the flat earth side. Now you can shut up. Everyone in G+ can do the same.
G+? Is he a headmaster? Is this what this is?
I will teabag Witsit the clown, who seems to have just denied that there is any effect on grass.
Grass?
Did someone say grass?
On gas. So no bias then, Witsit.
Well, you're straw manning again. I never.
Not a straw man. So you've just declared quite openly and boldly there is no bias in gas.
This is why y'all wouldn't debate me, because y'all can't argue.
Sorry, that would be a rumpus technique, so deflection. So there is no bias then? You've just disclaimed that, you fool.
No, you're not even addressing my argument, Nathan.
Your argument is that there's an overriding electrostatic force that means it doesn't, quote, all go away. That would imply that there is also a bias in gas that expands equally in all directions. I asked you if it expands equally in all directions. You confirmed there is no effect on it. Therefore, no bias. Not a strawman clown show.
Okay, let me give you an example. If I have a bias in a race because I have 5 feet on the person...
What about in a gas? You deflecting little fundy shit. What about in a gas, moron? That's my example.
Okay, well, if you're not understanding the analogy, I don't know...
The analogy isn't an analogy when my example is with gas and you're now using men running. That's idiotic, childish, non sequitur, false comparison. You want to call me out for a straw man I haven't used? I'll berate you for your non sequitur nonsense.
He's going to berate you. If there's one thing I'd make me cry, it'd be jokingly berating me, because I'd really give a single fuck about that, I would.
No, I won't compare gas that expands without any bias downwards to a man running, you idiotic child.
Yeah, well, what I was explaining is just because there's a bias doesn't mean it won't get...
What bias? Tell me about the bias in the gas, clown.
Collision rate of the gas.
Tell me about the bias down in the gas.
Is the gas electrostatic?
Has it got a bias downwards?
Well, yes, a natural.
Oh, yes. So gas is pooling then? We've got gas moving more down than up then? You are an entropy denier, Witsit.
Witsit! Why does he talk like a bellend?
Oh, you're sure, dude. Do you not? This is why
You're an entropy denier, you utter clown, stuttering moron. So you think gas has got an extra downward vector when it expands in all directions? You entropy denying clown.
I never said that, Nathan.
Oh, you just told us it had got a downward bias, you utter moron. Now you're lying about what you claim.
What I'm saying is
that it's got a downward bias and it hasn't. I know what you're saying when I point it out you claim straw men. No, mate, you're getting annihilated.
Oh, I got that as well. Ready? Did you spot it? Where is it? I've got that little clip there.
No, mate. No, mate. No, mate. No, mate. No, mate. You believe in a downward bias that doesn't exist.
Oh, electrostatics exists.
Oh, really? So they're making gas go down, boom, boom, like bouncy balls, mate.
Bouncy balls, mate.
Bouncy balls, mate. Bouncy balls, mate. Bouncy balls, mate.
They're all coming now.
Can you offer one example of matter that isn't electrostatic, dude?
And can you example how electrostatics making the gas go down, go boom, boom, which is your argument about a downward bias?
I'm not claiming that gas is going down, boom, boom.
Well, they're not. So there's no downward bias. So your argument fails, you utter clown. There is no downward bias. Violated by gas.
Violated by gas. Here we are.
Violated by gas. Violated by gas.
There.
No, yeah, gas is wasting.
Yeah, no. Sounds like cognitive dissonance to me, mate. Sounds like cognitive dissonance to me, mate.
Are you getting these?
Sounds like cognitive dissonance to me, mate.
Okay, well, I don't know why I came on.
Yeah, I know you don't know. You don't even know where you are. You're getting annihilated by someone on your own side because of your abject stupidity and belief in a downward bias. That's where you are. That's what's happening. There is no downward bias. You've admitted it yourself. Gas expands equally in all directions. There's no bias.
There's no bias. See, they're all coming out now. This is where they all came from. Where is it? There's no bias.
There's no bias. But yet you tell us it doesn't all go away. That's simultaneously holding 2 points of view at the same time, aka cognitive dissonance. You unbelievable clown.
You unbelievable clown.
You unbelievable clown. You unbelievable clown.
Okay, I bet you can't answer this question though.
So maybe change the subject.
Oh, I got that one. I got that one as well.
So maybe change the subject. The gas hasn't got a downward vector, and you want to ask me a new question like a fundy trying to obfuscate from their annihilation? Yeah, what a typical play. No, mate. No.
Oh, there you go. Another one.
No, mate. No, mate. No downward bias. I'd like a concession from you. Let's see how much humility you've got.
No, I don't have it. Dude, I never said gas went down, so I don't have...
Oh, so it doesn't have a downward vector bias then? So you're conceding your point that Bob's trained you with?
I'm conceding that everything... I knew this before, Bob, dude. Everything that falls to the ground is
like gas? Everything that falls to the ground like gas, you utter moron, circle-jerking fundy. 5 times!
5 times! Let's do a couple of super chats while we're paused there. John Birtwhistle, Jonathan Birtwhistle, £2. This is fucking gold, John boy. Thumbs up. Cheers, John. Nice one. Not there. That one. And Jade Trance, £5. Super chat target. I ain't falling for that scam. That's always a scam. Don't fall for that. Cheers for the £5. And DCR here. Howdy, everyone. $2. DCR 75. Thank you, mate. Nice one. Let's continue. This has got to be done soon, surely.
That's why you'll cut me off again, Nathan. You can't answer this question. If there's a downward bias, could something...
bias for gas? Is there a downward bias for gas? Or are you just going to ask me something that assumes one? If there's a downward vector, it's your begging the question fallacy. Don't you get it, moron?
No.
Don't you get it, moron? No. I love that bit.
If there's a downward vector, it's your assumption of the outcome you're trying to prove. That's called begging the question. You're useless.
And lightning goes to the ground.
So you're just going to talk through me, you fundy asshole. If there is a downward bias, is your assertion of the thing you're trying to prove?
Okay, but I'm not...
Not okay, a logical fallacy, child.
Okay, you just think...
Not okay, child. A logical fallacy. You are assuming the thing you're trying to prove. When you say if there's a downward force, there isn't. Because gas doesn't have one, does it?
Assuming anything.
Oh, you're assuming gas go down, go boom boom, my friend.
Is he hurt? Electrostatic?
Sorry, electrostatic non sequiturs making gas go down, go boom boom now, is it?
You keep saying non sequitur, but you're...
So gas is going down, go boom boom, or is this non sequitur?
Gas go down, go boom boom.
Sequitur.
Yeah, it's non sequitur if gas is not going down, go boom boom. Is gas going down, go boom boom?
I'm just going to ask the question that I know is on everybody's mind. Is gas go down, go boom boom a sex thing? I think it's a sex thing.
No one claims that gas goes down, go boom boom.
You do. You claim there's a bias downwards, you stupid shit. That's your claim you're here to defend, you unbelievable moron. So like Tim Osmond telling us no one claims the horizon's Earth curve, you're telling us no one claims there's a downward vector? Yeah, welcome to our side of the argument, you utter idiot. No one claims it, right? So Bob doesn't claim it then.
And then you add salt to
So
it,
Bob
and
doesn't claim it then. Yo, Witsit, you're getting teabagged.
Teabags.
So no one claims a downward vector then?
All right, just let the record show and reflect.
That no one claims a downward vector as declared by Witsit gets it, even though he's been indoctrinated to believe that there is a downward...
Half an inch? That's 2.5 inches more than me.
...vector that he
Less than me.
assumes when he says, if there's a downward vector.
I was just making a point. You're being dishonest. You have a very...
Oh, right, now it's called me a liar, you scumbag shithead.
Scumbag shithead. Been calling him a liar for the last hour, but he calls him a liar back. Scumbag shithead for that one.
How dare you? How dare you?
How dare you? Oh, it's Greta.
How dare you?
Oh, I got that as well.
Can I just say, from everybody on our side, thank you.
How dare you? How dare you?
Thank you for this beautiful piece of entertainment. We all, I'm sure, thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, we really, really did. Like, look, at the end of the day, when you see two dumbasses like this going head to head, shouting at each other, abusing each other, it just shows you what they are. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, these people are just insufferable, but enjoyable. Enjoyable to watch. I had fun. I laughed the whole way home in the car. But seriously though, Nathan, actually, you know what? It just goes for both of them. I was going to specify, but Nathan's, you need to get help, man.
Agreed. What else did I have here? So I've got between... So whatever long was I going to do? Another sort of half an hour. I think... Yeah, I mean, I didn't hit this. I got 6 out of 10, but I got other super chats be out. So, you know, I'm always generous with my time. So I think I got 10 super chats. So I'm going to carry on for another 25 minutes. But I got this. So we're going to got this. We've got Flat Earth Dave talking to this incredibly naive Englishman. Or we've got Mark Sargent and his DJ Curious friend talking about the 12 Flat Earth clues from back in the day. This is only no, this isn't from back in the day. This is from this week, but the clues was from back in the day. So what do we want out of those two? Put it to a vote. I say 1 for that. Flat Earth Dave trying to convince this person on this podcast that the earth is flat. He seems quite skeptical. I haven't watched it, but he seems a little bit nice, right? Or you've got that, which I don't really know where this one goes, right? I don't really know where this goes or whether it's I listened to this much 12 minutes by the looks of things and nothing really happened. I didn't listen to it. I fast forwarded it to that point and kept waiting for them to get on topic, but they just didn't. So what do we think? DJ Curious, let's bring that up there. From Harnold here. $2. DJ Curious is curiously not a DJ. I don't know DJ Curious. Does anybody watch Mark Sargent's show, and is it good value? 1 for Weiss, 2 for Sargent in the chat. Let's put this to a vote. A debate you were in on. I don't know what this person's talking about. Yeah, Weiss is just the same boring script, but I'm curious to see how the other bloke reacts to it, because he seemed a little bit resistant to it, but I don't know. It might be shit. I've got no idea. It was kind of like, I'll have a few bits. I had the flat Zoid stuff, and I had the Oakley stuff, and then I usually have a few other things in case I need to. 2. Right, we're doing 2. 2 to 1. Hang on a minute. You've had enough Weiss, so Cleavage wants none of the above. What do you want then, Mike? Give me something else I can. I think Sargent's boring as well. I don't know where else, because I'll tell you who else is boring. Shall I tell you who else is boring? Everyone else. Everyone else. I looked today at Vicar. Boring. Same old shit on his page. I looked at Vlad. Same old shit. Twatzoid talks about God all the time. I found the best bits I could find. I don't know. Is there more Oakley versus Witsit? Is there another one of those? Thought yous were really arguing. No, I was watching. Can you not see me sitting there? Did I feel like I was arguing with? All right, fucking Cleavage K. All right, 7 for Cleavage K to sing then. In there instead, or I might just. What's the time? I don't know what else I could find in the time. If anyone's got any links, then I'm going to put this on, and if someone's got a link, hang on, what's that? Is that the same thing, Max, or is that a different conversation? Hang on a minute. Right, so I've got a Fletcher boy. I've got to disagree. Mikey Smith probably bores me more than anything. More than anything. Roger Ledwell's so dumb, yeah, but he never took. I'll tell you the weird thing about Roger Ledwell. Like, this is what I don't get much time to sift through this shit. But when I go to Ledwell's channel, all of his streams are named the most ridiculous things in the world. Like, things that you would, they're never searchable. So it gives me no clue as to what it's going to be about. So I do not know what it's going to be about, and I can't be bothered to sift through it until something happens. So yeah, I'm gonna play this while I search for
it holds
other things.
A record which will never happen again because there's so much different media. When it finally went off the air, I believe in 1983, the series finale got, and DJ will get this, got a 70 share. 70, which meant that if you were watching television in America, there was a 70% chance you were watching it that night. It's crazy. Again, there was only 3 networks back then, and it was a lot easier to get away with it. Cable television had just started out.
People
wistfully talk about it. I mean, people are happy if they get like a 5 share nowadays. 7.
Yeah, remember when ratings used to be like 20 million, 30 million for big episodes?
Yeah, everybody knew you go to work the next day and everybody would be talking about whatever big thing it was. Oh yeah, and it was similar like back in the days of the Honeymooners and I Love Lucy and stuff like that, when there was like one big hit show on any given night. Okay.
Right, I'm going to put Weiss on because at least he talks about flat Earth.
Now you can see me. Good to
while
see
I
you.
look
How
for
are
other
you?
stuff.
Good. Where are you located? In Australia?
I'm in
UK.
No, I wish I was down in Australia. That'd be nice to have an accent like that, wouldn't it?
Out in Australia. Out in Australia.
No, I'm I wish out back. I'm in I'm in the UK. I'm in Cambridge. That sort of area.
I can't tell the difference between a UK accent and an Australian accent, so sorry.
Our Australian accents are a lot more like that. A little bit more in the nasally kind of area.
Well, sounds like me.
Probably a good way to start then is if I kind of outline maybe my position on the shape of the Earth, and we can maybe go from there. as I mentioned in the email, I'm not really one to debate things. I'm not really interested in defending anything. I'm just looking to hear other perspectives of different subjects. So say, my main area of interest is life after death and the nature of consciousness. So
I like that.
I'm not unfamiliar to the fringe ideas. So basically my position in terms of the shape of the earth is, as we just mentioned, if someone were to put a gun to my head and told me what shape is the earth, I would say it with honesty, which I think is the only real honest position for most people, is I don't know. I've never seen it. I've never been up into space to see it. But I would also say that I've been taught from birth, really, I suppose, that the earth is a globe, and I've as of yet seen no or not reasonable enough evidence just to make me disbelieve that.
You were also taught that the government is here for your benefit.
I just want to say so. Yeah, we get it, Durf. We've heard it all before. I've just looked at Ledwell's channel here, right? And the video from 3 hours ago. He's got a video called, I think it's 3 hours ago. Is it 3 days? I can't remember. The Stupidest Flat Earther. That's what he's named his video. Can we see it? I'll put it up here. All right. That is the Stupidest Flat Earther. Let's see what he's got to say.
Bag and head for the hills. Sounds like fun, doesn't it? So in the meantime, before I cover this, they got tons of videos on this stuff. I'm going to play a few of them. Here's Mr. Jim Anus.
What the fuck is this? These people make it easy. To all you flat earthers out there that are big fans of my channel, when you do a video, name it appropriately so I know what to look for, and stop playing drivel fucking music halfway through. Put yourself on the camera rather than this bollocks that looks like Mickey Mouse sitting here looking at me. What the fuck is that supposed to be? What is this? The anonymous mask and the dog with fleas jumping off of it. What the fuck's that about?
Nice vibe.
Oh, God.
I got like 3 or 4 little new videos on this thing.
Yeah, it's Ledwell, yeah.
The cover-up of 3-Eye Atlas.
Oh, we're going to talk about 3-Eye Atlas.
It's like a heartbeat. Yeah. There's even a scientific debate on this thing. Although I don't think science has anything to do with it.
Yeah, Roger's got it all figured out what the 3-Eye Atlas is. It don't exist because space don't exist. Right, I'm going to fast forward. Obviously, nothing's happening here other than he's heavy breathing into the camera. Does he get anyone join him here? Oh, this is some people. Where's Double J? Is he not? Why is this? Let's see what these are talking about.
Popular and yeah, I don't know. I mean, it seems like it's something artificially made. Like it's not just a comet, or it's not just an asteroid or whatever.
Yeah,
it's something more.
Yeah, they know what it really is. It's been made artificially. Ain't an asteroid because they don't exist. It wouldn't be able to get through the dome.
See, boy, there are youth of the day actually following this. I'm telling you.
I know, dude. I've noticed. I mean, you can't notice these days. You'll be blamed if you notice. You can just
heavy breathing always means wanking, but he doesn't cry. At least he don't cry about it after.
Can't just notice. Gotta hide it. You hide too. You gotta hide your noticing. Yeah. One must hide it.
Oh, I can't listen to this drivel. Talk about something else.
No, I'm just kidding. You understand where I'm coming from? Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, if you're gonna pin me down, weird. And I had to pick a side, like I would say I'm leaning like 70-30. 70% towards the the flat Earth model makes way more sense. And
based on what?
Yeah. So
I like your side, but
you're looking over the fence and you're like, I like this side.
yeah, I'm like Wilson on
Oh, look who's here.
Until time, you could just barely see it. You could barely see his face over the fence.
Yeah, Wilson. Hey,
Yeah, Wilson. Yeah.
Hey, Ryan, how you doing? Ryan's on the other side. He's got a restream.
No, they're not talking about nothing. All right, let's have a look at some of the links that people have posted in here to see if that's any more interesting than this drivel. This is like I'm going to be doing. I think I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow, but unless something fun happens. If you've got things that you'd like me to cover and react to on tomorrow's stream, this is from Max. Then Flat Earth related, then I will. But other than that, I'm probably going to look at other stuff for a bit of a piss take and a bit of a point and laugh as well. Because these people, the dregs are left, aren't they? And like it's like you're scraping the bottom of the barrel to find something that's worth laughing at.
We can just talk about elevation angles and how the Earth is measured flat. That's a great thing, but how are you going to do that moving forward? This isn't a criticism of what you've done. I just want to know what you're going to do moving forward.
Yeah. Okay. So my intention the entire time was to lead with the fact it's an affirming the consequent, which is obvious. You have to assume the sphere to even begin to claim this is evidence for a sphere. Okay. So that's going to be the first thing I say on all these shows. And I knew that already. And then I'm going to say this is the actual evidence for flat Earth, and that flat Earth is not about a model, and that the Gleason map, A map, it's just the globe flattened. And in fact, the royal family got the freaking map, gave it to the world, and then the king made a decree that said it's illegal for anyone else to make a map unless it fits within that longitude latitude system. So listen, the world.
What's going on here? It sounds like Witsit talking, but it's coming through Oakley's thing, which doesn't make any sense to me.
Is about to get to hear the real flat Earth. This is so beneficial. The fact we had so many people in flat Earth that had a model and believed in a map and didn't understand why the Earth is flat. Now that shakes this up. That either you understand why it's actually flat and you're a real flat earther, or you leave because you didn't understand it. This is immensely beneficial to flat Earth in the long run, and it sucks for me personally in the short term. But I did that for flat Earth truth, dude. And you can try to claim I'm
thanks. A minute ago, you told us that you appreciated and understood how detrimental it would be for us. So you understand how detrimental it could have been for us prior to going. You understand how detrimental it would have been for someone else, but you ultimately did it for us, and it's of great benefit. I see. I understand. Thank you.
In the long run,
in the long run. Gotcha. Thank you. I was kind of rounding out with that. That's brilliant. Thank you very much.
Excellent. He was forced into it. He was forced into. How could he always demand evidence and then be offered evidence and not go? Especially when Jerem was there and Jerem was like, "Come with me, blah blah. We'll both go." Like he would have looked so bad if he hadn't gone. I know none of people like Oakley and fucking Weiss and that give a shit that they look bad because it's about making the money and they don't care if they look bad for a little while. They'll just pretend and say it was all fake. But he was kind of like the poster boy, wasn't he? Like people were. It was so weird that everybody didn't want anyone to go, but yet they're all so sure that it's a lie, but they didn't want anyone to go and check it. It's so weird. Like, what else? If you're so sure of something, what other thing that people are so sure of do they not want tested? That means you're not really sure of it, are you?
Thank you. Got to take charge of a live show now. Thank you. That was wonderful. Anyway, Professor Brian Cox has stepped in on the subject, and the Mail here in the UK have summarised what Brian Cox has got to say on the matter. Now, typically when it's an article, I would have to read and respond to the article, so I don't have to do that. I've boshed it together with a bit of voice reading from a computer, of course, so it's a bit robotic, but nevertheless, it means that you don't have to...
Who's Mystical Rock, whatever fossil? Jumping up and down for attention in the chat. Fuck's sake.
To listen to me and everyone else for that matter, if you feel free to pipe in, responding to what this article had to say in this regard. So Cox has apparently proven Earth is not flat and that our planet is round, obviously on topic for us. So that's what we're actually covering today. So if the spin train can wait till later, we will be watching it unfold as we have typically done prior, presently, and will do in the future. Anyway, So there's no video link for me to
Mic
go
check.
and get you to respond to this. I'll just give us a second, whoever that was in G+. There's no video link for me to give you because this is just a members-only video at the moment. So there isn't anything for me to send you with a call to action to go.
This
and
is a
respond to
video
and leave
called
a comment on,
Cox versus
'cause it's a Daily Mail
Jerem.
article. I can dig out the article itself if you did want to go and read it, I suppose, in full. Although I think I have actually covered the full article. I won't let me post it. It's too long. Okay, well, I can't post it. I don't know what I'll do about that, but there is a Daily Mail article out there. I can't share it with you. But you'll get the general gist of it. And I'm sure if you typed in Cox and Mail, you'd get there pretty quickly through Google search in either event. So, yeah, that's it. I haven't actually checked the sound on my own video, so I'll do that first. Hopefully it all sounds good.
December 2024, updated. 11:15, the 19th of December 2024, email 130, view comments. It's one of the most rampant conspiracy theories around the world, but
it's not a conspiracy or a theory. The Earth being flat is a measurement of Earth and its flatness in terms of how flat it is.
Oh my God.
Fly, sail, map, chart, or build on Earth.
do aliens exist? YouTube, Loch Ness Monster, 2.7.
No, I must. I've got to look
You
into
Witsit, fuck off.
Okay, I get the intrigue.
Right, okay. I'm gonna tap out. I gotta get up super early anyway. I'm just looking for content. Next time I'm gonna make sure I'm loaded up with things that are fairly interesting. I thought I was tonight, but obviously it's not. Obviously people are feeling a little bit lethargic about this topic these days. There's nothing. What we're left with is idiots, right? This is what I wish I could do. I wish I could do this, but I'm on if anyone can help me with this, please tell me how, right? Email me, whatcast@gmail.com, or message me on any of the social media, Instagram preferably, @whatcast, right? So I've got an Apple, I use an Apple Mac. I way prefer Apple to Windows and stuff like that, right? The iOS stuff, it's better for me. Everything ties up. I've got an iPhone and all that sort of stuff, so it's much easier for me. But I really want to get back to messing with these dickheads on TikTok. But what I would like to do is live stream to here at the same time. And at the moment, that isn't possible because I need to have Windows to be able to use TikTok Studio. And then I can stream it to YouTube at the same time. However, that would require a download of Windows on here, which would use up far too much space. I've tried all different other ways to do it. I don't think it's possible. I know Toon has the same problem. And I have to ask him possibly to help me to see what he does. But I know he can never get it right, and that's the reason why he don't do it. But that's way more entertaining than watching any of this shit. But the only other thing I can do is to do debates and fucking annoy these people on TikTok, record it, and then upload it here. But then I don't get it on a live stream. So I don't know. I want some. I've just seen Effie Pie in here. Hello, Effie Pie. And there's a person here saying, "Show me the curve," which is boring. If I showed you the curve, you'd say CGI and then cry. So, right. So I think I'm going to call it a day there. That's nearly 2 hours. So cheers. Yeah, I'll see. It doesn't. I've tried. What do you call it? The other. Because I use this thing on Apple here. What I'm using to stream with here. And I've also got the OBS Studio or whatever it is, and I tried it through that, and I can stream through that, but none of the guests come on. Like it's so fucking weird. Like I just don't know. Yeah, cheers, Crypto, if you can, but I don't know how I'm going to get around it. But I really want to, because that's what I'd rather do. Like, for me, that's much more interesting. I keep trying to wind people up enough that they join the lives on here and jump up and talk. Yeah, I know, it's so easy to get them. I've done loads on there. Like, if you go back through my stuff, you'll see all of the lives, well, not all of the lives, but loads of lives that I've done. It doesn't take long at all. If you put something triggering in the background, like Flat Earth is bollocks or something, you just get all of these people jump up. So I don't know. I've not I've not deleted anybody's comments, whoever that is, complaining that their comments went dark. I don't do that. If there's any mods in there that have been deleting stuff, I'd rather you didn't. But it's up to you. If you think that there's bollocks or whatever is going to get anything taken down. Right, cheers everyone. Anyway, for this live stream today, I'm going to be back tomorrow. I'm going to look for some fresh stuff. Maybe I'll kind of cover a bit of Bazza Step tomorrow, I think, because he's good value and he does lots of different things. I've got some ghost stuff lined up that I can do. I might do a Most Haunted. If there's anything flat Earth happens tonight or tomorrow daytime, I'll be covering that. But thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to everybody that liked. Thanks to the dislike twat. And see you all later. What shall I play out with here? Shall I do the thickest flat earther song because everyone thought it was bollocks, or shall I do? I think I'll do Twat Zoid. See you all later.
Twat Zoid, an absolute master at the awkward.